Hi everyone, Massive Media welcomes you back to this channel. I wish to use this opportunity to thank all our viewers, friends, and well-wishers. In this very program, we will review various channels' view on the court proceedings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the 26th of February 2024. In these videos, they indicated that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must have been poisoned. This impression was based on the observed psychological behavior exhibited inside the court by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. However, having watched the court proceedings, various videos and comments, and people's opinion, therefore, this channel decided to provide insight on what the problem might be and its legal implications should the suspicion be true. First, the mood of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was unpleasant. However, this is a man that has been isolated, brutalized, both physically, psychologically, and mentally. A man who has been tortured and subjected to various harms. Nevertheless, before we continue, please do not fail to share this very program, subscribe, like, and also leave your comment. Welcome back to our channel. It is unfortunate that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is undergoing the torture because of his conviction that the provisions of legal framework for self-determination and the protocols which the Nigerian government accepted and assent to. It is unfortunate that they go out to the United Nations and advocate for Palestine state and the sub-Saharan state to be recognized as a nation, while at home they are torturing the citizens that are asking the same provisions which they are indeed asking the United Nations to do for other Arab nations. Let's continue. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was weak and appeared like someone who was depressed, was actually depressed. It is conclusively believed that these videos were analyzed based on individual doubts and comment. There is a probability that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must have been injected or given a substance that weakened his nerves. But before we go into that, it is only a suspicion based on the appearance, but it is his legal team that can pursue such case by applying for his medical reports, blood test, and general laboratory test. That will also help. However, the question is that what is psychoactive drug? Psychoactive drugs are substances that change the function of the brain and result in alterations of mood, thinking, perception, or behavior. This is a drug, when taken, will affect the level of behavior, thinking, perception, and has mental process and conscious experience. The mood changes, the behavior becomes altered, mental processing becomes low. Under this condition, one cannot control his senses and cannot know what he is doing at any particular point in time until the effect of the drug. Therefore, it is used for the purpose of altering one's consciousness. It's recreational creation of drug. They use it to alter one's consciousness. You no longer believe on what you are doing. You are under the control and the influence of that psychoactive drug. It is their duty to carry out investigation. It is a criminal offense to administer psychoactive drugs on persons or prisoners that is in the custody of the government. It is illegal, and therefore it has to be investigated should that be true. And the head of the DSS will be held responsible for such act. It is illegal to administer such substances. Should that be true, the judge in charge has to be notified. He has the power to order the DSS to carry out the necessary tests in the presence of the legal team. On the other hand, it is the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that need to get a forensic doctor and forensic laboratory analyst to carry out the test, because the government of Nigeria, the DSS, has been taking so much, disobeying all court orders, and be injected various substances into the body of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This has gone for a very long time, unabated, and therefore the judge has to be fully notified. The judge has to order for proper medical examination. If it were to be in France, where the judges take proactive in taking care of the prisoners, it is her duty to invite any medical team or expert to take them straight to DSS office for them to examine Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or the judge will order the legal counsel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get their medical experts, and the judge will be present when the medical examinations will be carried out. That is the function of some lawyers from other countries and the judges from other countries. It is only in Nigeria that constituted court orders given by the judge authorized to take charge of a court gives order or judgment that Nigerian state security services will disobey court order. This is terrible. That is why people are disillusioned with the Nigerian system. That is why they say Nigeria has no judiciary, Nigeria has no control over anything. Anybody does what he wants to do, provided the presidency is on his or her back. That is not justice done. With this, indeed, we come to the end of this very program. The fact is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared to be as someone who has been injected with a substance that controls his brain, behavior, and subsequently it showed and people observed it. The judge in charge of the case should order for medical examination of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to carry out the necessary tests to determine if substances, illegal substances, are administered into his body, which is illegal, and identify the department that did it. That is why you are a judge. That is why you have studied and been on the bench for years. You have your own jurisdiction. Police and DSS has to obey the court order. Their duty is to take custody of a person or a prisoner or whatever. No person is more than the other. What they are doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can be done to even to the director of DSS in the next year, in the next 2 weeks. He doesn't know what tomorrow will bring. It can be done to anybody. We have seen judges being investigated. We have seen governors being put to prison. We have seen senators being put to prison. But when they were there, they are saying it cannot happen to them. It can happen to anybody. Therefore, let justice be administered accordingly. And let those in authority, when they are asked to obey the law, they have to obey the law. That is why Nigeria is not working. Where everybody does what he wants to do at any time, then what makes that nation a legal entity? Nothing. Everybody is doing what he wants to do. Only those who they believe can be tortured will be tortured. And that is all. With this, we come to the end of this very program. Indeed, it is pathetic, and the judge has to take care of it. I will play the dress of the judge, Judge Binta Nyako, when she was conferred as the president of International Women Judges,
heavy duty
and his address
to dispense
to the public,
justice,
to the
but also
members.
to do so with a human, if you like, a woman face. The way and manner we understand and feel issues is quite different from the other gender. We know what it is to take a woman in a man's world, to be a woman in a man's world. I acknowledge the fact that our membership cuts across all regions of the world. We are presently in 72 countries. What I promise to do is to do my best to bring on board more countries into the fold of the IAWJ. From those regions where we are not adequately represented, I reach out my hands to all regions and countries that wish to affiliate with the IAWJ to create their own local chapters. If you need any assistance, the IAWJ is there to help you do that. The IAWJ has no political ideology. It has no color nor race, and it has no religion. We are only a group of women judges interested in the well-being of women, girls, old persons, and the vulnerable and underprivileged in society. We are interested in upholding the rule of law and justice to be dispensed to all without fear or favor, and also without discrimination, as evidenced by the action and acts of the IAWJ towards our sisters in Afghanistan. I wish to thank each and every one of you for giving me the opportunity to serve you. But in order to do your bidding, I reach out to all of you to assist me to do this. I have an open door policy, so feel free to reach out to me directly or through the IAWJ. And just to say, to borrow from the words of the outgoing Nigerian president, whom at his inauguration said, I belong to all, but I also belong to nobody. So I'll borrow that. I want to be a president of the IAWJ for all members of the IAWJ. Thank you very much, and God bless.
much. Till we come to you once again. God bless you all. Bye.